Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Hey, George. It's Michael Fritz from Montgomery, Montgomery comedy scene. So I was calling in to leave a story about bombing, because you had asked on Facebook. So basically, it was my freshman year of college, and one of my RAs was throwing an event for the basketball team, they have March Madness, but this was called Midnight Madness. And basically it was just, they had a bunch of different booths set up for people to go get free stuff at. And then in the gymnasium, there would be some performances by dance teams, swimsuit company that sponsored, that was from an alumni. It was fun, but they wanted me to do stand-up. But they wanted me to start my stand-up set right when they opened the doors. But the doors to the gymnasium, basically, before you get to the basketball court where I was performing, you have to go through this long hallway. And that's where they had all the booths set up. So there's maybe, 300, 400 kids filing through that hallway right when I started talking. So no one actually got to the basketball court until about 2 or 3 minutes in, and even then they were just starting to file in. And so I'm trying to talk over a bunch of college students who are all talking to each other because previously they were in a mostly silent hallway. So I'm talking on a PA system over just the loudest roar of echoing, talking college students. So no one can hear me. You can't hear any laughter because there's more people coming in. People are talking in the seats. So I assume no one can hear me. I had a pretty clean set written because, college campus, whatever. But I was a little upset at the scheduling. So I switched to a much darker and dirtier set. Did my time, whatever, passed off the mic. I get a call the next day from a student at UT who works for the student newspaper. He got reports that my set was misogynist and racist, and that I said that it would be cute if baby Jesus died. And I was like, no one could hear me. I switched up my set. Here's what the joke actually was. It was, it's not fair that Jesus gets 2 holidays when everyone else gets 1. I think we should combine the 2, but mostly because baby Jesus would look adorable on a crucifix. And you know what? That was a really dark joke, one that I wasn't going to tell. Honestly, not even that great of a joke, but I clarified that with him. He was like, okay, well, I don't think I'm going to take this angle with, covering the event or whatever. Then, a day or 2 later, I go into the cafeteria and I see a girl reading the student newspaper. And I see that I am on the front picture. I am the headline picture. And the headline was Midnight Madness or Midnight Misogyny, ? Which is, journalistically whatever. Yeah, so then their article that they posted online was the first thing that he saw when you Googled my name for years. It's not online anymore. They took it down because I was like, hey, dude. Yeah, so I bombed so hard, I made the cover of the student newspaper and made the top result for Michael Fritz on Google. So, yeah. Bombed pretty hard.
Have a couple of topics for you, and guess what? We went to see Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, that might be the whole episode for real.
Look, I don't even know if it's so you don't have to. I would recommend smoking a lot of weed before going, and I don't even smoke weed.
Oh, and before we get into that, just like last week, we got some voicemails. Some voicemails and some text message to the shows. I'm gonna read the text message. That's easier to get into. No, you know what? Because how I edited last time, I did the voicemail first. So
Clyde.
Yeah, okay. So
we gotta get Clyde here before we move.
At the end of last episode, I did a call to action on Facebook asking people to send comedians to send in their bomb stories, like when they do bad on stage. Like,
niggas don't bomb.
Right. Like, come call in and tell us your story, and I'll have it on the show. And an old comedian friend of mine from the Montgomery scene called in, Michael Fritz.
Thank God, because if you hadn't called in, we'd have to just talk about our bomb story.
Yeah, I mean, we still probably
I got one, and it's not even like, it's kind of like his. It's not even on me for bombing.
Yeah, okay. So I think he was active. I was there in Montgomery when it happened, I think, or whatever city it was happening, because he was the youngest in the group. He was like 19.
Oh, he's a baby.
Yeah, he had like supportive
He's
parents.
just a baby.
Supportive ass parents.
What is that like?
Yeah.
Oh, let me shut up.
All right. So he started early,
Sorry, Mom.
which I was always jealous about. But yeah, he was fun to be around. So his story was he bombed at a college gig, basically.
He got set up.
Yeah, he got fucked over.
He got set the fuck up.
Yeah. Even if he didn't do the bad set, the dark set.
He was still been set up for failure.
It just shows that people don't know how comedy works. They told him to do comedy
to nobody
in the beginning. Once the doors open, when no one's there, that don't make sense. Like, why would I do that? Like, let people file in first or something. Like, or
let people sit down and shut the fuck up. Because
right.
I'm at the age where I'm not finna talk over you.
I'm not, because that's the only way you're gonna get the attention of an active crowd like that is if you do some
college kids. You better pop a titty out or something. College kids don't give a fuck.
Like, you're gonna have to say something crude to get their attention. It's like, it's crazy.
Anybody ever fuck their friend's mom? Just
like,
me? Okay.
All right, that got your attention. Like something like that. But of course,
at college shows you can't do dirty comedy. It's clean, which is dumb because they're adults.
Ain't no even me. In doing comedy, if I walk in and somebody's doing comedy, I'm not paying attention. Like, if I just walk into a room and it's not comedy and I was never told, they probably wasn't even told that it was comedy finna happen.
They probably just was on the flyer. Hey, swimsuit contest, music, dancing, comedy.
It was probably something else.
Chicken nuggets.
Some talent show.
Hot dogs and pizza.
He probably said and I wasn't paying attention, but it was something else. He was supposed to.
Let's be real. They probably said free food, and they was like, you know what? We in college. Yeah, that's all you had to say.
Some type of presentation, and they all came in, and he just happened to be doing comedy.
Saying free food around college students is like saying free crack to a crackhead.
But of course, the old clickbaiters from yesteryear was in there and got his ass. Talking about misogyny. Get out of here. Lordy. Even though the joke was kind of...
No. Look, it's certain shit I don't joke about in the South. I'm not saying nothing about baby Jesus. I can get Jesus, Devontae Christ off, and I can do that Satan Aloysius morning, that Lucifer Aloysius morning stuff, but I can't just... Yeah. You can't say... Like, this one dude did a joke about... I was at a show, and he does a joke in front of all these older black women about getting his dick sucked while he's praying. I was like,
that is not gonna work ever. That ain't gonna work ever.
In the South?
Right.
Nigga.
Yeah, I used to have one of the first jokes I ever finished was this joke about, remember that singer Lord?
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll never be royal.
Yeah. So I wrote this joke talking about like being in a relationship with her and stuff like that, and me being atheist. I was like, oh, I can just see it now. People like, atheist comedian fucks the Lord, and I was like, the whole joke was written around that pun. So
no. Oh my God, George.
And it was really clever. It's just because I was in the South.
George.
No, it was that, and then I'll go into something like
George, insert middle name Collins.
Then I was like, oh, I know, I'm not talking about the Lord. Come on, man, I wouldn't do that, man. That'd be weird.
Especially since you don't believe.
No, that'd be weird. It's like having 30-year-old virgin watching me fuck. Like, come on, that's weird, man. Like, it was something like that. I forget how the joke goes. It's somewhere on SoundCloud somewhere, because that's where I put it. But after like a couple of years, and I just like it just stopped completely. It bombed like twice, that joke, so I was like, fuck it. So it was like I just kept going, made a different joke. I was like, that's the first joke I shelved. So, but I love that joke. It was my go-to for a while.
Oh God,
because I thought it was super clever.
Should I had to shelve my closing joke because I got tired of everybody like it wasn't as original. Like the punchline and shit was, but the wig thing wasn't.
Right.
I was just like,
You got a quick bomb one?
No, like I got set up too because I did a show in my hometown and I'm like, how the mic gonna work for everybody else until I get on stage?
Oh yeah. Oh, ironically, that's what happened too. This is not one of the stories, but the guy, he was like known in the South, and as a practice, I did the Lord joke. He didn't react to it. He didn't like say anything like but I think he set me up because I am an atheist. So just like you said, my mic wasn't working, or only for me. Mm-hmm. Like, okay. And then he roasted me a little bit after my set. I was like, all right.
I don't like this shit. I don't need and I hate when I do a good job and then you roast me. I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out once you get off stage. Just know that shit, motherfucker.
Yeah, but no. But mine, I had one. That's the one that I kind of like baited people to send a voicemail with. Was the one in Florida.
Or I'm gonna say this: when I have bombed, quote unquote bombed, it's never just been on my technical ability. It's always been some other shit happening. Like I did a show and the DJ was supposed to bring the mics and the lights and the stage, and we in this room doing comedy. You know how little I am.
Yeah.
I'm not little horizontally. I'm little vertically.
Right.
As you know, like you saw me on the stage as improv and I was still fucking small. Right. So imagine me in a fucking, basically a banquet hall, standing on my 2 feet, trying to do comedy.
Yelling it.
With no mic.
Yeah. I've had to do that like twice.
And the tables weren't just like around. They were like them long ass fucking black church fucking kitchen tables. The dining room table. And I'm like,
oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, this ain't it. And they're like, we can't hear you. I was like, bitch, I can't hear me either.
Right. I've had to do that like twice. And you know, I'm low energy. So I can't yell my jokes.
I'm not about to scream. So I was like, what the hell?
So it wouldn't work.
Like, just comics, bring mics. Like, invest in mics. Don't just... Because if the DJ don't show up and he got all the equipment and the fucking stage... Because they were supposed to put one of them little block stages up.
Yeah.
Bro, just invest in your equipment.
But didn't do it. One I know I can share with a few. We bombed as a group.
So it's a group effort.
Yeah. Okay. So the first time, because we had I forget what it was called, but it was a Comic-Con-esque thing that we created in
your tour?
In Montgomery. That not us, the comedians, but like the community, like everybody in Montgomery. So they had like a con, and they invited us the first time. Had a bunch of people. It was cool. That was okay. So we was like, okay, we're gonna do it again next year. Not as many people came.
Oh, you had a great time.
Not that many people came the second time, and we were still having to do comedy, and we was doing it in front of like 8 people.
Man.
in like this giant gymnasium.
You automatically. Even if all 8 people laugh, it ain't gonna sound like nobody's laughing.
Yeah, and because it's a giant and it's like barely a quarter of people.
Let me guess, they were sitting in the back too.
No, they was in front.
Oh shit.
They didn't have really a choice for like this giant gymnasium that's not full at all. So we echoing. We can't
off the wall.
We can't hear shit. So I'm yelling my stuff even with the mic.
Oh, you ever been performing and it's just straight feedback?
Oh yeah.
And you say it like, and you figure out where you are, and you like, what the fuck?
Like at that point, you just yell. You just have to yell without the mic.
You just gotta keep going. You gotta run through your jokes. Like you just gotta keep going through that shit, and you don't know what they hear. It's just bad. It's bad.
But no, those 8 people weren't really laughing at anybody for real. Or if they were, they was just like chuckling.
At that point, I'm just gonna come sit down there. Look, I'm just gonna sit down here face to face and do this with you.
No, we just like at this point we was like as a group we was like at some point we was having like meetings and talking like we can't if we bomb some of us like kind of like give up and just like stop. So we was like, we have to make it a practice to just run through the shit, get through it anyway. So at that time, I had to just run through it. My little 5-minute set. I was like, all right, I guess I got 3 more minutes left. I just kept going, and we had to do it clean. It was kids right there. I was
I hate it.
I was like, all right.
Or I hate when you go to a show and you can do you, and then it's a child
Right.
in the audience.
Like, I don't think I can. I don't think it was a good idea.
Man, I went to this one restaurant. It was kids, and I said, well, you finna learn about pussy today. Mm-hmm. The parents were outraged. It's like, it's a bar in here, bitch.
Right.
Why are your children at a bar?
But, yeah, no, bombing is a part of the process. That's why I wanted to get more stories. Hopefully I can get some more comedians to send it in.
We might have to go to Reddit.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, Reddit.
What? Oh, no, I'm sorry.
But thank you, Michael, for sending it in. I hope to hear from you soon
you didn't
again.
Bomb, you were set up, sweetheart.
Yeah, no, yeah,
you
got fucked. But that's the part of the process, unfortunately.
It is a part of the process.
Non-comedians run the comedy world.
But I feel like when my nephew was playing football, he was one of 4 coaches. And the year before, they had went undefeated but lost at the state championship because for some reason they thought, hey, let's run the same fucking plays on our tapes that they've reviewed instead of coming up with different plays. I was like, look, nigga, you the coach. Run whatever play you want.
Right.
They ended up doing the same thing the next year, went undefeated, got defeated at state championship level. I say that to say this. Yes, I am Texan. I'm going to relate football to other shit. Sometimes when you in situations and people will try to get you to perform or to move in a certain way, if you know better, just do what the fuck you know you're supposed to do. Because sometimes people use that shit. Oh yeah, she was fucked up. Her timing was off. They didn't hear. Like, people use that to be like, oh, she ain't shit. But if you just go ahead and do what you supposed to do and you know how this shit work, sometimes you gotta call your own fucking plays.
All right.
Honestly, sometimes you gotta call your own shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion.
Before we get into the review of Cocaine Bear, we had our first text message. No, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Somebody sent in a text message with a review of the show.
I'm scared.
It's somebody from Vegas, a friend of mine.
Okay, I'm still scared.
King Tay. They sent in and said, hey, what's up, George? It's King Tay. I've been a fan of the Hooms podcast for a few years, but I'm loving a couple of Blerdz. Y'all hella funny. Oh, and y'all right about the characters on Hogwarts Legacy. I was like, damn, we fucking finally got characters that look like us. Hair moisturized as fuck.
Right. Curls popping like a motherfucker.
All right, love
like
y'all.
They got their curl days that sold out.
Yeah, thank you for sending in.
Oh, thank you.
You want to send in some nice comments. Don't be afraid. So send in the voicemail.
We accept compliments and cash apps.
Yeah, you got stories, rants. You just want to compliment us, whatever. Some ideas.
You know I'm a Leo. I love a good compliment.
725-999-2704. It'll be in the description, as always. We also got merch. I always say it at the end for some reason.
We have items.
Okay, let me check. Yeah, we caught up on everything. All the I forget what they call it, description stuff, whatever. So, all right, we just got back from watching Cocaine Bear. I didn't like it.
First of all, you went to sleep.
I mean,
first, let me tell you something. Everything about that fucking AMC theater, the outside of that theater was modern, right?
Yeah.
The inside was modern, except they didn't have the ticket booth, or I just didn't see it.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, I guess because the last time I went with my family, that's when we bought out like $236 worth of tickets. We went to see The Lion King, I guess in IMAX. So it was, because I know I was fucking fat then too. So it was really nice. When we walked into this theater and we hit the corner, you ever been a fat bitch at a fucking cookout and they got them flimsy ass pull down chairs?
Yeah, fucking plastic ass chairs.
They were blue.
Yeah.
They were 1980s bus station.
Yeah, these are some 2010 movie theater chairs.
Oh my God. My ass hurt.
Like, they small as hell.
Oh my God, my ass hurt so bad.
Like with modern movie theater seats, like, we got a little space. to like
Cinemark would fucking never. First of all, Cinemark got heated seats that lay back and elevate.
Right.
These motherfuckers didn't do nothing. I had to lift up all the cup holders.
And he was still on each other.
Yes. And then when I let down the cup holder, put my cup in it, my whole damn jacket got wet. I was like, what kind of shit? Oh, and
that's
we
why it got
sat
wet. Okay.
through the same goddamn commercials.
These are the worst.
Wait. It was a Jeep commercial, a Kia commercial, a Honda commercial, a Dodge commercial, and a fucking Chevy commercial.
Yeah, it when we got in, okay, like you said, it did the Ford one, and then it did some food one. What was it? Panera
McDonald's.
Panera Bread or some shit like that.
And McDonald's. That McDonald's commercial came on twice with the girl with the big pretty red afro.
Yeah, and then it went to the whole. All right, y'all, silence your phones.
Back to commercials.
Then it goes right back to another car commercial.
No, then 3 more commercials. Then make sure you turn off your phone.
Turn them off before we break your legs.
Then another set of commercials.
And
then it was like, it's time to silence your phone. And then here came the cold fucking Kidman.
It was about to turn off the lights and everything. Her ass pop up.
First of all, they didn't you know how they fade the lights out? They just turned that shit off.
Motherfuckers off.
Wait, and then that nee.
Oh yeah, because the projector.
Was jacked up.
No, the projector. It was pointing at the ground almost. That's what the sound was. Them adjusting
failed,
it.
didn't it?
Yeah, the sound was them adjusting it. So it was like,
and then they switched over the sound, but you could hear it through the movie, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then okay, we were like the only black people in the theater. No, it was another setup, but for some reason, the seats aren't. You don't pick your seats, which is weird. We haven't done that in years?
Yeah,
we've been together for years, but whatever. So.
White people are the new black people that talk through movies.
Oh my God, no. Did you see him with them size 13 fucking Nikes up on the back of the goddamn seat? And he kept kicking. Every time he started laughing, he would kick. I almost turned around and said, motherfucker, if you don't put your fucking feet down.
Nobody's kicking my shit.
Because he was just, his feet were up on the seat.
That was because I was asleep.
I was like, what the fuck, man? But to the movie. Okay, so if you don't know, Cocaine Bear is inspired. I'll say this is inspired by a true story. Mm. So in the 80s, some guy was like, hey, let's throw cocaine out of a motherfucking plane into a park because the plane finna go down. And whoever, I work for is supposed to find the fucking cocaine, right? This motherfucker died. He fucking died. And that's how they ended up knowing, oh, there's cocaine in the fucking woods somewhere. So... in real life, this bear goes on a rampage because it's high as giraffe. No, it's high as pterodactyl pussy. Matter of fact, it's high as alien pussy. And it's running around just killing people, fucking people up. And in real life, they end up killing this motherfucker. But in the fucking story, I don't even know where
did it in real life kill a bunch of people? Or did it just have a heart attack? Or did it just overdose?
It killed people.
Because the story I've heard, it took a bunch of cocaine and it overdosed in a few hours.
It was a 175-pound black bear. It died of an overdose of cocaine after discovering the drug in Chattahoochee National Forest. The cocaine was apparently dropped from a plane. Oh my God! On September 11th, by
what a day!
By Andrew Thornton, a convicted drug smuggler, because he was carrying too heavy a load while parachuting. The bureau said the bear was found Friday in northern Georgia among 40 open plastic containers with traces of cocaine. The doctor performed an autopsy on the bear and found it had 3 or 4 kilograms of cocaine in its bloodstream, although the bear could have consumed more. Rumors have long been circulated that the bear ate all 40 containers of cocaine, which would have been 35 pounds.
Hell no, I doubt all of it. I'm pretty sure somebody found some. Never said anything. Like that old man, he told them.
Well, yeah. So
the live footage.
That's what happened, and I think his body is.
Look up the store, because the story that I heard is they just took a random bear and put chains on him and shit. That's not the actual bear.
No, that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one where they glued the fucking hat to it.
Oh, somebody else must have got a different one.
Cause people been doing shit like that. They named him. You want to know the real life bear's nickname?
Something.
Pablo Escobar.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah.
But yeah, Cocaine Bear was taxidermied in Lexington, Kentucky. There he is. See? With a whole hat on, like this motherfucker is Yogi the Bear.
Yeah, the other one I seen had like chains and shit.
No, that's the actual Cocaine Bear. They stuffed him and taxidermied him, and he is in a mall in Kentucky. So a dead thing within a dead thing.
What a way to go!
Because malls are dying.
Right. It was on top of the commercials, on top of the trailers.
The trailers were bad because except the Machine. That's the only one that was appropriate because they were showing all those horror trailers. But let's be real, this is not a real horror movie. It's a comedy. It's a dark comedy.
Yeah, it's a horror comedy
based on a true story.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Teenagers get them set. First of all, them kids are the same age as Aries. They're kind of small. They're 13. They skip school. If you had never skipped school, you wouldn't have been in this motherfucking situation to begin with. Like,
what happened? They skipped school and they was playing around in the park.
Well, she wanted to go paint a fucking waterfall.
Yeah, and they went and they found the cocaine and
they ate it.
Yeah, they ate it.
They tried to eat it. They ended up spitting it out. But the little girl wanted her mom's attention because her mom was... Let me tell you something. I get tired of that trope.
Yeah.
Oh, my mom has been single for a long time and taking care of me by herself, and now she likes somebody, and so I want attention. I'm going to run off in the... If she ever did that shit, I'm going to find you. And when we get home... where ain't no white people at, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah, I don't know where they get this shit from. It's all this whole...
Well, because...
nobody pays attention to me.
I will say this. So, when me and you first started talking, it's cool. As long as it was FaceTime type of shit.
Yeah.
As long as it was FaceTime. But then once you got here, she was kind of like, who the fuck are you? What you trying to do with my mama? This is my mama. Square up type shit, you know. But now she kind of just like, you niggas old. I'm going to my room.
Right. Every time I come out here, I have to do stuff.
Right.
I have to clean something.
She's like, I didn't have to do this much for George got here. Yeah, because you need a father figure in your life, nigga. Shit. Follow goddamn directions. But now, like, the little girl was just all fucked up. Man, hold on. When that motherfucker said you got a dusty beaver, you need to get the dust off that beaver. And she's like, I'm trying to. I was like, did she know he gay?
Huh?
When he told her she had dust on that taxidermy beaver, he said, you need to get that dust off your beaver. She's like, I'm trying to. She was talking about her pussy.
Oh.
She was trying to fuck him. I was like, you know he gay, right?
I must have missed out, though. Because the beginning was so fucking
I think
slow.
you fell asleep because I looked up and I was like, oh, dust off the beaver. Knock the dust off that pussy.
Yeah, no, I kept going in and out because the beginning was slow. It took forever for the actual Cocaine Bear to come out.
I nodded off twice during the several commercials. And then I was like, well, maybe they gonna go like, because I'm like this. Stop playing commercials. Play one set of commercials, then play the goddamn previews.
Like, at this point, now for sure, we just gonna go late. Like, we're gonna make it late.
That's what I be begging you, because I be like, I don't want to, like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I don't like movie trailers because whenever I would go to the movies in college, or even whenever I had Eris and I would go to the movies, I would be too broke to go to the movies again. So I didn't want to see what the fuck I was missing out on.
Right.
Except Fast and Furious. They fucking commercials suck.
Like, because one time I did go late, and I ended up missing the beginning. And so I was like...
Cinemark is 30 minutes. They have 30 minutes worth of previews. I've timed they shit out.
Well, this is back in like Vegas, so it's like sometimes depending on the movie, sometimes it's like they don't play as many trailers or something like that. Because I remember watching this horror movie, and we were just like 10 minutes late.
Was it a?
It had a weird name. It was a weird one.
It wasn't the one with the girl with the thing in the back of her head.
No, it was
Monique.
something about like a cabin, some shit.
Not Cabin in the Woods.
No, not Cabin in the Woods. It had a different name. It was different. I don't know. I really don't remember. Anyway, I took somebody out, and it was like 10 minutes late. We missed the very beginning. I was like, damn. I was like, whatever. I had to look it up on YouTube and shit. Mm-hmm. But now every time we do get there on time, it's like, damn, we got to watch a whole movie worth of trailers.
And we always go get snacks and shit. Yeah. I always pee when I get there. We get snacks. We do all this shit, and they still be like,
yeah, they still rolling it. It's like they don't start it until they see people roll in.
Cause with ours, look, the screen wasn't on until we walked in.
Yeah,
the theater.
It's like, oh shit, here we go. Like they trying to save electricity or some shit.
I mean,
I'm like, god damn, how fast they turn them lights off though. But the movie, the bear itself was actually scary and it did its job. I wish they would have put more, just like Megan, I wish they would have put more energy into the bear instead of this like.
I want to see when the bear first found the cocaine and the bear was like, oh, yeah, I like this shit. What is this? Oh.
Instead of this like it's like 3 story arcs.
Then they tried to shock us. Oh, first story arc, the single mother and her disobedient child and little friend. Yeah. Then Which
I found out was a girl. I thought that was a little boy.
No, it's a little boy.
They kept saying who?
He called him a girl. Oh. He was a little boy.
I'm so confused.
He's a little boy. Then it was 4 story arcs. Then it was Ice Cube's son and his friend being sad because his wife died and he done left his kid with his damn drug dealing ass daddy. Then it was the fucking people at the fucking park. Old lady trying to fuck the dude doing the inspection, and then the damn kids running around robbing people. No, another story arc. The black man and the dog. He only had that dog one day and was that goddamn attached to that dog. First of all, it was a fucking shih tzu.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like shock twist with the whole cop.
Let me tell you
being
something.
On the side of the drug dealer.
I know you said don't be. I knew she was a bad guy because anytime a black person with natural hair got fucked up edges, they always a bad guy.
Oh my god.
For real, it's a pattern. Because I watched another movie and that bitch edges was fucked up. She ended up being a villain.
All right.
Mortal Kombat. That bitch's edges was fucked up and she was a bad guy.
You talking about the new Mortal Kombat?
Yes. The bitch with the face.
I mean, her face was kind of open. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that gave it away more than the hair.
Well, no, the hair was too. As a black woman, it was.
She has shark teeth.
Yeah, but
I wonder if I should trust her.
Man, that bitch might just be from a shark race of people, but her fucking edges. That bitch ain't got no edge control.
Hey, what type of phone you got?
Nah, you stupid.
You got a Samsung. Ugh.
She got an Android. Oh my god. No.
I can't trust you. I still give the movie, even though a 2.5. Look, if it took 10 more minutes and it still didn't bring the bear out, I was gonna leave.
I wanted to leave too.
I was like,
but I ain't saying nothing because I was like, let me not be there because I wanted to leave during Maggie.
Because it was taking way too fucking long.
I give it a 3 because of the baby crack bears. The baby coke fiends.
Yeah, because we already traveled. We traveled like almost hour and a half. Did like an hour and a half like shopping, and then went to go see. Then ate. Then went to go see a movie. I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm like, they don't bring this.
Why didn't you say nothing?
I mean, I was waiting for the bear to kill people. That was gonna wake me up. I was like,
it was gory.
Yeah, because the bear.
It was overly gory.
Yeah. And that woke me up because it was supposed to be like, yeah, I was like, okay.
But you gotta start speaking up because
I mean, what's gonna happen? We got to still travel home.
I know. But
it's not like we're in town.
We could have got home, took a break, and went to the movies and came home.
This day would have been. It already went by fast.
You like ham on your pizza?
What?
You like ham on your pizza?
I like whatever on pizza.
Okay, it's a meat lover, so I'm getting you a meat lover.
No, I don't. I can't be okay. Whatever.
It's a cheat day.
I guess.
I'm not gonna.
A 2.5 out of 5 for me.
I give it a 3 because of the baby crack bears. Yeah. It was first of all how both they little ass fit in that bag, and then as bright as those bags were, everybody was walking through the woods, not even seeing the goddamn bags. Mm-hmm. First of all, they had the gayest rainbow flag colored straps on them. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and the little hippies. That's another storyline.
Oh yeah.
In the beginning, the late girl got killed.
Why did he stay in the woods?
Oh.
After your bitch get killed, there was a dude from Game of Thrones. Yeah. But I'm like, after your bitch get killed, you just go sit in the woods and cry and eat some bootleg fucking Frosted Flakes or Rice Krispies.
Yeah. I mean, I talk crap. And it was like, what you supposed to do with a black bear? You supposed to fight
If it's black,
fight
back. If it's brown, lay down.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. A bear, I don't know what the hell I would do in a real life situation. It depends on the situation.
I'm gonna be real with you.
How big that motherfucker is.
I'm a shit on myself.
Look, either black or black or brown. I'm fighting either way. I'm not gonna be able to run away.
And he told that bitch, "Do not run." And what did she do?
She got fucking
ran. And what happened to her?
Got her ass speared.
They're like, "Oh God, we've never seen a bear. Take pictures of it." Let me tell you something. My black ass, first of all, that motherfucker doing that baloo and then start headbutting that tree. Nah, bitch, I'm good. George, babe, there's a bear. It's time to go.
You would have turned again, saw me. I would have been gone already.
Man, that's what my cousin did. We heard some shit in the woods. I looked up. This motherfucker was halfway down the road. Nigga, I was right on his ass too. I said, "What is that?"
No good.
I was like, "Alan Michael, for real."
No, thank you.
For real, nigga.
No, thank you.
I grew up around panthers and shit. I ain't grew up around bears. I said that shit like it was normal. I mean, it is for me, so, you know.
All right. It's not really much in the news, for real.
The Jim Crow laws in Mississippi.
Huh.
The Jim Crow laws in Mississippi. Niggas, I suggest you get the fuck up out of Mississippi. Oh, that new movie. I think we're going to review this one. Oh, we watched The Reading.
Oh, yeah.
Like, y'all talking about Monique running. Y'all must not watch her on Instagram. That bitch be dancing. That bitch be dancing.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, if it wasn't for the show and you, I probably would have skipped that movie. Cause
it was recommended.
It was
recommended. That's why we watched it. Because remember?
Who?
My cousin.
Ban.
Oh! How we gonna...
Ban list.
We gonna lose most of our text messages then.
But no, it wasn't bad.
It was
surprisingly good by the time the ending came. But Monique's crazy acting isn't as convincing as her angry acting.
Well, no, I feel like money was the motivation. I feel like she was just greedy instead of crazy.
Yeah.
Because if she just killed her kids, well, spoiler, if she just killed her kids just to kill her kids, yeah. But she's like, I did it for the money.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, bitch, you crazy." She's like, "No, I want my money. I didn't even want them motherfucking kids in the first goddamn place."
No, what I mean is like remember like halfway through the movie and she was doing like that, like that singing crazy person shit in the hallway.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Like,
I was like, y'all really ripped off Freddy Krueger.
Like I get the writer's not that good, but also her shit wasn't that convincing until she started yelling. Then like the
young bitch. Dumb bitch. I was like, that's her.
Like the Precious acting came out. So I was like, yeah, there she go. I'm like, that's scary. I'm like,
because we hit that 1, 2, coming for.
Because it just went too long too. It was like, damn.
Just kill these niggas and go on about your business.
Yeah, nigga, all them big ass football player motherfuckers couldn't run through the damn door.
First of all, when he walked up on her and she shot his ass, I said, she equalized the first threat. But no, let me tell you where she would have had me fucked up. Yeah, I got all these locks and all these bolts. Well, guess what? We doing this reading outside, nigga. Fuck that shit. Once you say I got all these locks, because my cousin, I used to stay with my cousin, like when I would go to Houston. She's a first lady, her husband's a pastor. Their front door locks from the inside with the key. Mm-hmm. I couldn't figure out how the fuck to get out. I had to ask to be let out.
Yeah, you had to have a key.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how Lorraine had it too. You have to have a key to get out. So like somebody will be like knocking at the door.
George, let me tell you something.
I'm panicking trying to find a key.
Let me tell you something.
I'm like, Amazon, don't leave my stuff out.
Let me tell you something. Your ass was in danger.
Oh yeah.
You live very vicariously.
Nah, that door was not gonna hold me back. That's what I'm saying with the in the beginning when she the twist and she snapped and showed off what she was really about and she locked the doors. Two of them big ass dudes, all they had to do, both of them, teamwork, kick the shit out that
well,
glass.
If his ass hadn't got shot, he might have been able to do it.
Both of them, he still had the strength to walk around. So both of them kick.
Because she shot his ass in the chest.
Yeah,
Shit, that nigga
which
in the
he
titty.
survived. Like, how the fuck? She shot him in the center, like right where the rib, right middle of the ribs. That nigga would have been dead.
And then I was like, he couldn't. Like, I kind of got irritated with him because he put them in that position. Let me tell you something. Okay, do you believe in more spiritual parts of things?
Are you asking a real question?
Yeah, for real. Like more spiritual elements and things.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm like this. When we was at the
I don't
bookstore,
play. I don't
right?
play around with it.
Okay, we was at the bookstore, right? And I went to the clearance section, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I walked in there, I walked straight into the back where the corner was. I felt some shit. I backed up, took my ass to young YA, right? On the other side of that wall, it is the occult shit.
Oh.
They have spell
Oh
books.
yeah,
they
I
have
did. I
tarot
remember
cards,
seeing that.
all of that shit. The last time I was there, I didn't have that problem. But when I walked all the way, I turned right around and left. I don't play with spiritual stuff. I dream about shit. Shit happens. My family, we're like that. We dream about shit. Shit happens. When she told them, I'm having a problem controlling my powers. These people are trying to reach out and touch me. It is affecting me in a different way. And then he went ahead and booked her to do that shit. When people who are spiritually inclined tell you some shit is wrong, some shit is fucking wrong. So all of that shit was his fault and he deserved to die.
I mean, it's all about the money. That's the moral of the story. Okay.
And they were like, we scamming people, but your powers actually work, so you're not scamming people.
Right. It's weird.
And
then it works at the wrong time because then the ending happened.
But I'm like this, why would you even invite somebody over to do a reading? Somebody who is supposed to be real to do a reading if you killed your fucking family.
It's the whole I want to get caught trope. It's like
apparently she didn't.
Because she could have just got away with it, right? Why?
Yeah, she got away with it.
Yeah,
she did that dumb shit.
She got away with it. What was the point of doing that then?
Old girl, her publicist, who was a shitty person, wanted her to get more publicity.
Okay.
Because you remember she got on her ass about that shit?
Yeah. I remember. That's why she killed her.
She should have killed her ass anyway, because she was on some weird fucking shit.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, of course they like greens. That's what black people like.
But she did do that shit.
That's not surprising. Of course they like fried chicken.
But Monique has a special coming out on Netflix in April. So they finally made a deal. They finally paying her appropriately. Because don't be real. Even if they didn't pay her top fucking dollars, they should have paid her more than Amy Schumer. Because Amy Schumer is not fucking funny. That bitch is fraudulent as fuck.
Look,
all she doing is using Patrice O'Neal's jokes.
Look, I'll be happy with her releasing a special as long as she just not complaining about the industry the whole time.
Well, she are, man.
Please, I get what happened to her, but come on, let's do some jokes. She was
on Comedy Hype saying that she wanted an apology from.
Someone's dying outside. It's just the ambulance.
No, that's the part I'm worried about.
It's just somebody honking.
Yeah, I need them to get on with that
there's nowhere near us.
To get them go get our food. But she's like, she still wants an apology from Oprah and Tyler Perry because now her and Lee Daniels are cool because Lee Daniels produced that movie. But I'm like this. I understand when somebody does you wrong, you want an apology. But at the same time, I understand sometimes you just gotta curse a motherfucker under your breath and keep it moving.
Yeah. You gotta, especially in this business.
Look, I'm putting hateful energy out to like 5 motherfuckers right now, but I ain't gotta say shit about it.
Like, yeah, she want her money. Sometimes you just gotta,
especially as a black female in this industry.
And Tyler and Oprah isn't
not finna apologize.
Yeah,
because that's gonna fuck up her credibility.
Not that, and on top of like they not in the comedy industry, so it's like, what's the point of bringing them into this? Like,
well, it wasn't the comedy part; it was the acting part. It was the promotional part.
Well, I mean, don't complain about it on your special. It's like,
I hope
point.
She probably not, because Netflix probably like, look, we work with Tyler Perry. We got a contract with Tyler Perry. Don't do that. Because they've been producing Tyler Perry movies for a minute.
You want to talk about the steal you got today?
Oh my God, yes. Okay, so we went to Half Price, but we went there 2 or 3 times. It's like our second time. Mm-hmm. And I know they have records, and I never really just pay attention to it because I be trying to get to the books. Because girls only want one thing: hot, steamy romance novels. So today I actually took some time to look because I saw some cheap old school albums. I'm not buying no brand new motherfucking vinyl for $30 fucking. You got me fucked up. And I started going through it, and they had a comedy section, and really all they had on the front was Steve Martin. I started going through all the Steve Martin albums. I was like, I'm not finna get Steve Martin in a dress. Then I came up on Kennison, Mabley, couple of Pryor albums, couple of Miles Mableys, Pig Meek Markham, and I found Porgy and Bess. Anybody into black theater and plays, Porgy and Bess, the play where Summertime came from, and I found that album as well. So I actually got 7 albums for like $32, which is a steal because if I would have got it on Etsy, I would have had to pay like $7 shipping and handling for probably each one of them. So like anytime we pass through there, I'm gonna be right up in that little section looking and seeing.
All right, that's pretty good deal. And
I'm
Sam
happy.
Kinison too.
I am very happy about that, especially with the
The
retro Pryor one.
loudest vinyl there.
I mean, we can listen to it because I got a whole little record player in the office.
Probably later. But oh yeah, just thank your cousin. Well, you say your cousin? They recommended it?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for
I'm waiting for her to
Thanks
get
for
her
being a
tattoo
part-
so we can get the rest of that
thanks
story.
for being a part of the show.
Oh yeah, wait till she get that tattoo. She really gonna be a part of the show.
Did she get her money back?
She got $375 of her money back, as far as I know.
Enough.
A free tattoo.
I mean, not really. If you still paying $125.
No, she gonna get the rest of her money back.
Okay.
He said he'll get the rest of her money for her. But
That's
he's gonna do her tattoo for free, and she upgraded to the biggest piece they do.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I understand. If it's free, you might as well.
I might cut this part because nobody know what the hell we talking about.
I know they gonna know. Like my cousin was supposed to get a tattoo. She paid $125 deposit. I'm not gonna mention the name of the place because
Yeah.
you know it's still pending. She paid $125 deposit back in December for a specific time and date. That time and date came. The tattoo artist didn't even have the sketch. She missed her appointment, which at that point you need to give me. Yeah, the tattoo artist missed the appointment, and mind you, my cousin had prepaid the whole $500. Like she gave the $125 deposit.
Better than me.
Paid the $375 the next day, like before the appointment. If you miss my appointment time, you gonna automatically send me my deposit back, even if I get the tattoo, because that was on you.
Right.
So the girl ended up photoshopping the tattoo and sent it to her as a sketch, and then didn't want to give her money back. Like they kept sending her other people's sketches and shit, and they were like, "Oh, we're sorry. Somebody with a similar number." I'm like, I don't want to see nobody else tattoos ideas, and I don't want you to show mine to nobody else. But it's just a hot mess. So,
Right.
so that girl get her money back and don't ever prepay for a tattoo again.
Yeah. Especially. Well, we'll get into it. Once it's all figured out, most likely she'll share it. Probably.
She will. She gonna send a whole email. I'm gonna read it.
All right. Oh, the joys of sending money online.
And she sent the Cash App to us. Like, baby, next time do Apple
Never
Pay.
do that. Get that shit back.
Yeah.
That's why I double, triple check my shit every time I send it, even to you. Even though you're the like first person, but like one day,
You on my family plan.
yeah, you'll be the first one. But then the one time I don't check, the first person be like somebody I haven't sent money in like 3 years.
Where the lights? Why the lights out? Joy? Oh,
I
my
sent you the
bad.
money. Like, what you? Oh, hey, John. I know we haven't talked in years. You want to check your Cash App, man?
Man, I don't even got that Cash App on.
Yeah, man, you better reactivate that shit. What's your password?
You gonna email Cash App and they gonna block your ass. You gonna?
I actually got a plug in Cash App.
Ooh.
A friend of mine in the introvert group who works at Cash App, she might be able to help in that situation.
I'm still mad they had a whole discussion over the pronouns of a baby that they were trying to speculate if it was yours or not.
I mean, because okay, just for context, I sent a picture of me and Puff, the baby, to my friend
miss
groups,
him.
to like a few friends, to like trying to trick people to think I had a kid.
Because I mean, it's been enough time. We could have popped that one by now.
Right. So, and in the group chat, there was like
What
one of the guys was like, well, he said something about like, is that your baby? And
They're
everybody
like,
else
is
was like,
that?
that? What you mean by that? It was like, that's rude as hell. It's like they don't. So they was arguing while we was recording still.
And look, we were just looking.
So yeah. So if you go back to the last episode, like close to the end where my phone was blowing up, they were arguing with each other like the pronouns of this baby and like how
right?
how to say
address the baby.
How do you address the baby? Like you should have said, "Is that? Oh no, that's wrong too."
Is this your baby?
Yeah, is this your baby or whose baby is this? Like so they was just going back and forth.
Does the baby belong to you?
Yeah, something like that. So they was going back and forth on how telling this Chicago nigga how to.
Oh, nigga, so you should have said that because
how to talk properly. Like
he's like, I ain't mean to offend nobody. I don't know the baby pronouns.
I was just asking, is that his goddamn baby? That's all I wanted to know. Was his cousin? Was it his nephew? That's all I wanted to know. But we all be shot because it's a bunch of people. We all from like different places. I'm from like Vegas, Alabama. The Chicago dude. One person from Ohio. One is from Louisiana. One is in New York.
Just everywhere.
Yeah. One is
unite.
Yeah, and one is in New Jersey or some shit like that.
Unite to not talk to people.
So we just go back and forth. I remember like a month ago we was arguing about who had the shittiest city. They were saying Las Vegas is capital for kids getting kidnapped.
There's a whole city under Las Vegas of homeless people.
So it was like, oh, your city, you kidnap kids. I was like, okay, Chicago.
Y'all kill them.
Yeah, y'all dead. Yeah, it's like murder capital.
Let's just be real. We live in America, so we all kind of fucked at this point.
You go to Chicago for the peace, so you stay because you died. Then the New York giant ass rats. He couldn't even argue with it.
Man, them damn rats look like puppies. I ain't never in my life.
So we just sharing pictures of giant rats.
I ain't never in my life seen a rat with a fucking Social Security number.
And now we got a new city because of Ohio and fucking becoming a wasteland basically. So
yeah.
Can't drink the water.
Somebody on TikTok had a poor little raccoon that was poisoned. That motherfucker was fucked up. That nigga was walking sideways.
Shit, I can't talk about Texas either. I don't even defend Texas. It's not even my city.
You're not from here.
Yeah, it's not even my city.
You just look. You here for me, shit.
Cause like these people,
nigga, I know.
A little bit.
I really want to get to a blue state where it might be safe.
Blue.
You good?
1920. All right. I'm just making sure it's still recording.
The paranoia.
Yeah, fucking this shit. I'm just trying to think. What's going on? I talked to my little brother.
And it was so cute. The look on your face. You look so happy and content. And I wanted to hug you, but I know you'd be like, hey, get off of me. Like, no.
Nah, because, we've been watching all these damn movies and shit. And, how people holding grudges with people they never had conversations with in a long time. So I was like, oh, this motherfucker hate me.
Yeah.
This nigga hate me.
You came in with the worst. You one of them people make up scenarios in your head. Cause I mean,
shit. I ain't got a choice. I'm a comic and I ain't telling jokes right now. So it's like, I'm always creating scenarios constantly. Or
talking about that's a mental illness. I'm like, you bitches just ain't got no fucking imagination.
No, for real. I do it so much now.
I do it to go to sleep.
Like, no, I'm like at this point right now. Like last week, I got caught talking to myself at work.
No,
because I got okay. The scenario was
that's why your ass got a 3.7.
Yeah, it was a career review.
You was offended by that.
Yeah, because they said okay. I
guess you got enough for a raise.
Yeah, no. Okay, context is my 6-month review at work came up, and it was like, okay, we score people from 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, and overall we give you a 3.75. I was like, bitch, and I didn't show it on my face. I was like, okay, but I was like, what?
But you be coming doing extra people work.
Yeah,
you don't be riding around
I'm like working hard as fuck. They even said it in the review. They was like, yeah, you one of the best. You the best pool loader there. Here, it was like
you just not social enough.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna get a perfect score because I don't help these niggas.
But look, I hate when people, like in a job that doesn't require you to be social. I hate when they factor that in. Yeah, because I'm not here to be your motherfucking friend, bitch. I just want this check.
And the one thing they told me was like, okay, our next goal for the next 6 months, we want you to just to start doing like
we ain't even gonna be here like
dock loader stuff. Like we want you to help out with other stuff around the store.
No,
and I almost want to like, am I getting paid? For this?
Oh, you did 50 cents, nigga.
Oh yeah, I would have fucking ruined that. They would have dropped my damn score. But they was like, yeah, we want you to help around. I help by
Like, bitch,
not.
where's my insurance? Like, that's my fucking. Where the fuck is my health insurance, bitch?
I can get I can get health insurance, but I'm not finna fucking pay $50 a paycheck. Hell no, not right now. Like, I'll wait until I get back to Amazon where I did have health insurance and I was getting paid pretty decently.
I think it's one close to where we moving to. So.
Let's hope so. Hopefully,
it's 8 different factories over there alone.
Hopefully, my fucking body ain't all broken up by the time there. So
you might have to get a work from home job. Yeah, exactly.
No, that'll be worse for my body. I really have to like move around and work out a lot more.
No, it's cool. I'll let you move off at school and stuff. And pick
she
up.
can walk. Take her ass to school, make some friends.
Walk her to the bus stop.
Get some cool 25-year-old to take her to school or something.
I'll beat your ass. This is not small time murder, nigga. Don't play with me like that.
No, okay, but damn, the whole point of me talking to myself at work. Last week I had this scenario. I was like, okay, what if somebody breaks into the house, right? And I was counting my pallets, and I was like, well, if somebody break into the house, and they shoot me in the arm, and then the police comes in, and I shot him. I shot the guy, and I had the gun in my right hand, but I got shot, and they tell me to put my hands up. But I was like, hey, I can't. Because I got shot in the arm, and I was thinking, what if they belligerent? And they're like, put your hands up. I was like, I can't. So I was mouthing, I can't.
I would have been there like I'm rapping my bad.
So I was looking out into the void, mouthing, I can't, like yelling it, but like silent yelling it.
No.
And then not a manager, but the guy who signs the paper to make sure my stuff is right.
Oh, George.
Tapped me on the shoulder. I was like, "Oh shit, my fault, dude." Like,
my bad. I was rehearsing.
No, I just told him what happened. I told him the situation. He was like, "Yeah, I do that sometimes too."
Nah.
Because he's in the military, so you know.
Oh,
so
nigga. No, that's PTSD. Sir. That's flashbacks. That's numb, nigga.
Have you ever been in a situation and you just like mouth it and you like, "Yeah, I do it all the time." You just kind of like agree with it.
Have you ever had a dream?
Yeah, it just.
I gotta watch both of these niggas.
But yeah,
somebody's in the back like, yeah, we gotta watch both of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's a very possibility it's a mental illness. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what it is though. What?
I know maladaptive daydream.
Maladaptive daydream.
Maladaptive. Man, look, I have like little fantasies in my head before I go to sleep. I'm like, okay, this is what we doing today. Action, bitch.
I can't do that because I be up fucking staring at darkness.
No, because in my scenarios, I'm always hunkering down for bed. So when I go sleep in my fantasy, I be going to sleep for real. It works. It's conducive. Mm-mm. Me and my mental illness.
But
I think that's it for today.
Yeah, that's it. I'm finna fucking clean up and then play the game.
I'm finna go get our food. Mm-hmm. I have not put on a bra.
That is it, y'all. Send in the voicemail 725-999-2704. You have something nice to say, same number. That's it. My brain stopped. All right.
Brain fart.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Merch in the description, everything. We didn't cover any news, so if you have any ideas, something that's interesting, it doesn't matter what it is. Please send it in. Send the links in to the number, or just DM one of us. I am on Twitter at @regular_George and at @Blerdz. And you are?
I am Jaljuda. Just Google Jaljuda, Jaljuda. I'm the only one. And I would like to leave you with this. If you must fart around somebody new, have a pillow behind you. It helps. Okay. Have a good night.
The fuck?
It's a fart pillow. Hell no. It's a pillow.